Hey guys, I'm Shonali Thomas and my friend Eugene Robinson is here today for game day. We're making some yummy sliders. We've got a turkey BLT and some ground beef regular sliders, and can't wait to let you guys talk with him.
Hello, how you guys doing? I'm Eugene Robinson. I played 16 years in the National Football League, and I work for NBC right now, and I do a little television with NBC on the Charlotte Today show, where me and Shonali met on the Charlotte Today show.
Yes. So we're gonna make some sliders, and I chose some of Eugene's favorite sliders. So we're gonna do a little turkey tenderloin, and we're gonna make that a little BLT, something good. And then we're gonna do some ground beef regular sliders that we've got, like applewood smoked bacon, some cheese, some tomatoes, and all the good stuff to make a little bar. So if y'all are having a party, this is where you gotta go.
And this is one of my favorites too with the sliders, because everybody always get traditionally wings are the thing. But if you want something to kind of really fill you up, you go ahead and enjoy a slider, whether it's beef, whether it's turkey slider,
Yes.
and that's gonna seal the deal for you. So I like doing sliders.
Agree. So no party starts out without a cocktail here. So we're gonna make a little mule. You like mules?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get a little mint. How about you get the mint?
Okay, here we go.
And I think we need a little spoon because I don't have a muddler.
You don't have a muddler?
I don't. So we're just gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna ruin the mint in there.
Okay, there you go.
Just like that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get your aggressions out on there.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. All right. Next.
Here we go.
A little vodka. Or a lot.
Oh, that's it. I like that.
Yeah.
Around. Let's muddle that
Okay.
around.
And then some ginger beer. Top that right off. I love ginger. Anything with ginger. And we need some lime. Okay. Big one for you.
There we go.
Big
Cool
one for
and
me.
refreshing.
And then, I like my presentation. So we need a little love right there.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, my friend, indeed.
Jeannie is here, and we are cooking some sliders.
Right? This is good, right?
Good. Any drink that you can't taste the alcohol in is a good one for me.
Oh, this is really good.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to start with our turkey. This is just a turkey breast, and we're going to do, you ready to get your hands dirty? Okay. So we're going to do some barbecue rub on that.
All
I'm
right.
going to heat up our stove here.
Uh-oh.
All right. We're going to get that warm. My oven is preheated because that's going to go in the oven. Once we sear it, we want to turn that over because no turkey tastes the same on both sides.
I want to make sure before I turn that over.
I love it that you're washing your hands.
There we go. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Happy
While
birthday
you're doing
to
that,
me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. There you go.
Is that your countdown on how long you're supposed to wash your hands
Exactly.
for?
There we go.
I love that.
Okay, here we go. So let's put this rub. Got a rub going on.
There you go.
And then we're going to flop this on the other side.
Yep.
All right.
So this barbecue rub, and now I have to wash my hands. I won't sing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Or to me.
There you go.
Just kidding. All right, so we got that nice and seasoned.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Since
we do.
you are turkeyed up, let's wait till this is a little warmer. We're gonna put a little avocado oil in here because our pan is getting nice and hot.
Okay.
We're gonna put that in there in 1 second. The oven is preheated. Once that is preheated, we're gonna sear this on both sides for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side, because that's gonna give us a nice tender outside to where we got the crust on the outside, juicy on the inside.
All right.
And we're gonna finish it in the oven. So until then, you got turkey on your hands?
I got turkey in my hands.
All right, let's wash those hands again. We'll use tongs the next time. How's that?
Sounds good to
Put
me.
those over here. So let's make some sliders. Sliders are little, as you guys know. So we're gonna do, this is about a pound of ground beef. And I picked an 85-15. So what do you think?
Okay.
Like that?
All right, now my hands are a little bit bigger, so I'm just saying.
Well, we gotta go by the bun.
Okay, here we go.
right?
Bun size? So I can start on
Bun
this right here?
size. So we make it just slightly larger and flatter than the bun size. And you want to go a little bit hollow in the center. Because what happens is when you put these on the grill or in a pan or in the oven or whatever, they're going to poof up. And if you have it hollowed in the center, it's going to cook evenly. Okay. And another nice little tip when you're cooking your meat is make sure that you always pull it out about 30 minutes or so before you are going to cook it, because you want it to come to room temp. And what that does is it brings the entire piece of meat to room temp, so that you're not cooking a piece of cold meat and the center of it is still cold.
Gotcha.
Okay, I think this is a tiny bit too big. Yeah. Tell our friends about your football career.
Okay.
This guy right here, Super Bowl champ.
So I played most of my career with the Seattle Seahawks. Most people kind of lived in obscurity out in Seattle for a while. And then my career really kind of took a change when I got traded to the Green Bay Packers in 1996 season, 95-96 season. We ended up going to a Super Bowl. One of my roommates was the legendary Reggie White that everybody knows. He passed away, but Reggie White was my roommate, and we ended up winning the Super Bowl in 1996. Went back again in 1997. I get traded to, not traded, but I go with the Atlanta Falcons, and we go again with the Atlanta Falcons. And I finished my career. I came down here just to retire, and I ended up playing one more year with the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
And after that, I was always doing television, talking and whatnot. That's where we kind of met, doing television.
Yeah.
And I started doing broadcasting with the Carolina Panthers. I've been doing that for about 16 years.
Which you're amazing at. So our turkey is browned on both sides. I'm going to put a little temperature, a thermometer in there.
And how long, like you said, you had to sear that thing. How long are you doing the turkey for?
So it's about 1.5 inches thick, and you can kind of see, that's hot. You can see that it's cooked about 1/4 of a way through on each side. So I would do probably 5 minutes on each side. And then we're gonna do, like I've talked about, is using a meat thermometer, because a lot of times with poultry, people overcook turkey, chicken, and pork. Not that pork is not poultry, but I think that those are the 3 most overcooked meats, because they're so afraid of overcooking it or not cooking it enough and getting sick. So we're just going to use this little thermometer. We are at 81. We want to come to 165. So we're going to pop this in the oven, and we're going to let it get happy. It's going to go right in here.
Thermometer and all?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then see what happens is then the wire comes out, and then we see where it needs to come to. And this is the type where if we're on, my husband uses this on his grilling, and so it can get on your phone, and so you could like go off and do whatever you want, and then you can just check it on your phone with the app.
What?
Which is really cool.
That's what I'm talking about. Wi-Fi up in this place. Yeah.
And then when it hits 165, it'll go beep 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 beep, and it'll tell you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so our ground beef sliders are all good to go. We season them with a little bit of bourbon bacon salt, which is my bacon salt that we use. If you guys don't have the bourbon bacon salt, any kind of seasoning is going to be great. A steak seasoning is really good. Just know that when you are seasoning beef, that you want to season more than you normally would. All right, so I've got another skillet that is preheating. It's about warm enough, I think. So we're going to do a little bit of avocado oil. And you obviously could do these on the grill, which a lot of people do, but we're not sure if it's going to rain. We're not, we're going to stay in the kitchen. So we're going to put these guys right.
Do you want to hear that sizzle? I'm sorry. Do you want to hear that sizzle that I'm hearing?
Yeah, we like that sizzle. And you want to warm your pan up ahead of time before you put your oil in, because what's going to happen is if you heat both at the same time, your meat's going to stick. So heat your pan up, get it nice and hot, and then put your oil in there. And then your meat should not stick. So this is a nice non-stick pan. I recommend using a non-stick pan. And I only season one side of this. So we're going to go, hear that sizzle?
Yes.
Okay.
So that gives me an idea that I'm doing it correctly.
Yep. You always want to hear a sizzle. Okay. So we're just going to let those sit. Now with beef, obviously, it doesn't need to cook as long as the turkey does. So, you want those to cook for probably about, they're a little bit thinner, so I would say 3-ish minutes on each side, and then we'll flip them. Now, you notice no one likes only one-sided seasoning, so we gotta go in and season both sides.
And how many pounds of hamburger was that?
So that made us, how many did that make us?
369, 38?
Yeah, so that made us about, it was 1.5 pounds.
Okay.
So if you wanted to make about a dozen, I would do 2 pounds. So let's talk about our little bar here. What do we have? I got all your favorites.
Here we go.
You told me what you wanted, so I got it for you.
So my favorites too here, and particularly, I think that, you can have different types of cheese, of course, but cheddar cheese to me seems like it always works with burgers.
That's like the American style.
That's it. That's the cheese of choice in my opinion.
I agree.
Cheese of choice, and then gotta have some mayonnaise. You gotta have a tomato. Bacon, of course, bacon always works really well.
I gotta have bacon where you know me.
Yeah,
I don't cook anything without bacon.
And here's the other thing too. I think having a pickle there, I don't know, just kind of like the texture of a pickle and the different taste of a pickle, I think that just works well on a burger.
So you asked for sweet and spicy pickles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Try one of these.
Here we go. Oh yeah, see? That's what I'm talking about.
So
that'll take it up a notch.
Whew.
Oh my goodness, this ain't no joke right here. This sweet and spicy pickle. Ain't no joke, hit me in the back of the throat.
I might need a little sip of this.
This hit me in the back of the throat.
So this might be a little spicier than sweet.
Yeah, you can't even breathe, right? Right now, Shonali cannot breathe because those pickles right there.
Sorry,
I know a joke.
one of those.
That's like a 1-2 punch. They give you the 1-2.
I'm thinking that when you put those on a burger and you've got cheese and bacon and tomato and all those other things,
you sound like you about to cry.
It might take that away.
Hold on, you sound like you about to cry when you have a burger.
So this big giant one, I'm gonna let you have
that one. We'll deal with that one
for your own burger.
Yes.
But no, those are good. All right, so it looks like our turkey's done. Oh yeah, nice little turkey breast. All right, so while that sits and rests, because you always want to let your meat rest for like 5 minutes. Because do you know why?
No.
So it's going to bring all the juices back in. If you pull it out and you cut it as soon as you pull it off the grill or you pull it out of the oven, all those juices are going to come right out and it's going to be tough.
Oh.
So if you let it rest for about 5-ish minutes, what's going to happen is it's going to cool down just a touch and all those juices are going to come right back into it.
Okay.
And then it's going to be juicy and tender.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. But our little ground beef ones are done.
Okay.
So we can assemble.
Okay. I can get out there?
Yeah. So what do we have here? We have regular slider buns, and then we have some Hawaiian style slider buns.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got you 2 different styles.
I want to do
two
this.
Different flavors.
I want to do this. I want to do the Hawaiian one.
I love Hawaiian.
The Hawaiian ones is
like
the bomb. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm partial to Hawaiian too. So, a little mayo.
Indeed.
You tell me how you make yours, and then I'm gonna make mine.
So I hit it up with a little mayo.
Okay.
And
mustard?
I like mustard, and I like Dijon mustard, which I see you have.
Yep.
And I always kind of put that on the other side.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it.
Are you a big mustard person?
With the burgers and on the sliders, yes. But typically, I'm not doing this on there.
I feel like sometimes, especially when you have a bun, that you gotta like get all those flavors in there.
Yeah. Here we go.
So I like to do a little bacon. Not bacon. Well, I like bacon.
No.
But I like to do the.
So you like the lettuce, right?
The lettuce on the bottom because it acts as a barrier for any meat juices that come through. It's kind of like of making your bun not get juicy.
I don't like that at all. I like to go ahead and put the cheese on there, and we say we're gonna get after it. Boom. But I want the cheese to be able to fit nice and easy.
Jeannie's schooling me on some sliders here.
I want to be nice and easy.
Okay.
And then I want to be able to take my tomato. Some people like to go ahead and put what's the name, but I don't. I actually cut my tomato.
You have quite the process.
Yeah, I cut the tomato.
You want a little?
No, we're good. Here, boom. That's good enough. And now, where's my pickle at?
Oh, the big one.
All right, here we go.
So I don't choke.
There. Put the pickle on this puppy here. And now all I'm waiting for is meat.
There you go. All right. Well, here, I'm going to make mine because mine's just boring.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked it went right into the ketchup. That's okay. I picked the fattiest piece of bacon. No bacon
You know
on
what?
yours?
I'm going to put a bacon on this puppy right here, on this last one. You put that guy right here.
This bacon right here,
Oh, yeah.
it's thick cut, applewood smoked. Good. The fattier the bacon, the better.
And then
Hey,
you got to smash these guys.
Are you one who saves bacon fat?
Huh? Yeah, my mom used to always say bacon fat, and she used to put it on the middle of the stove.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we had that lard that was there, and
Yes!
that was the deal in the middle of the stove.
I gotta show you some because I have a giant thing of bacon fats, and it makes me happy every time.
Look, I'm telling you.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, see, absolutely.
This gloriousness of bacon fat.
Of lard, you take that lard bacon fat, boom. That's the good stuff. I thought that's really the good stuff.
This is the heart of Southern cooking right
There you go.
Okay.
Do I need to wait to go ahead and eat this? Am I being impolite?
No.
I'm not being impolite if I
You're
dive
my
into this,
guest.
right?
You
All
can
right,
eat whatever you want. Did I get everything? No, I didn't get any cheese.
No.
Wait, I'm going to do a pepper jack. No, I'm going to save the pepper jack. I should have put this. I should have watched you.
This is what I'm talking about.
You
The
smushed
slider,
it down, huh?
Yeah, you smash it down. Yeah, you smash it down. I like to cut it in half because I like to go ahead and get at it.
Well, I didn't smash mine down. Oh, I smashed it down, but I'm just going to eat them at the for it.
And those pickles right there?
How did it get over my face and not yours?
No, those pickles right
And
there,
my
no
hand.
joke.
I didn't put a pickle on mine. Let's see if I can choke again.
These sliders are perfect. Everybody can get down. You can feed a whole bunch of people.
The pickle is really good, actually, with the burger.
With this, exactly, right? This works for me.
Okay, are we ready for some turkey?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not going to do what I normally do, is try and use my hand and pull that out. We have a very sharp knife, and we're going to thinly carve this, right?
Okay.
That's hot. Let's get a fork. Okay.
Now, when you're cutting on that, is that considered cutting on a bias? I'm throwing out the more culinary
Yes,
terms.
it is. Look
Only-
at you and your chef,
My chef stuff.
your chefiness.
She is cutting on a bias. Now, what does that mean? I don't know,
Now-
but it's on an angle.
Now, let me tell you, I am known to have a very sharp knife. And the girls in my kitchen, I have a machete at the kitchen because it's like this long. And then this is my special knife that I have. But all knives must be sharp and must cut through meat or anything else that you're chopping or slicing like butter.
So we about to do those now?
We're going to make a turkey breast one.
Okay,
You
hold
just
on.
beat me. You beat me. I'm going to take another bite of this real quick.
Here we go. Yeah.
I do love me a slider. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go with a regular bun. I'm going to do a little mayo. Are we doing this differently? This is kind of like a BLT type, right?
It is. This is more like a BLT. And I wanted to be more of like BLT. That's why we chose turkey, because I just always love BLT. But I like BLT, but I don't like the lettuce with it.
Oh.
Yeah, so mine is always a bacon, cheese, slider. I want to get the whole bite of it. And I think the lettuce kind of gets in the way a little bit. So I got bacon, tomato, and cheese. That's what I do.
I'm going to try that.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take a big old fat piece of
There we go.
tomatoes, one pickle, because I don't want to choke. Hey, we didn't put any ketchup on either of them.
All right, we're going to do, no, I can't do it on my turkey. Nah.
Right?
That's all right. You can do it on your turkey, but I can't do it on the turkey. I need to do that on the burger.
Yeah, that needs to be on the regular burger.
Yep.
Okay, bacon. Bacon. And I'm going to do pepper jack on mine.
All right.
Is that it?
I'm kind of boring because I always put the what's the name on. And you know what?
Oh wait, I forgot my turkey.
I got it.
I was just about to eat just a bacon slider.
I'm gonna kick it up a notch with a little bit of that Dijon.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Whew, that's hot.
Can
That's
I
gonna
grab
melt your. Yeah, use your fingers. You're good.
Here we go.
Probably need to put a little something on this side.
Oh yeah.
Bind it, right? Leroy's like.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
If you don't give me some of that burger.
165.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
This slider right here is singing to me.
Oh, stop it.
No, I'm gonna take this.
Oh, this one's my favorite. Is that a real slider?
Oh yeah.
Is that a real slider?
Look.
Is it a turkey sandwich?
This is a turkey sandwich. This right here is a deluxe turkey sandwich.
I took 2 bites of that, so that means I really like it. That's real good. I should probably describe what we're eating.
I know, you should be describing, you should be talking right now.
So,
Go ahead. I'll eat, you talk.
so our turkey is super tender. Super tender. It's got that nice barbecue rub on it, so it gives it a little smoky touch to it. The bacon, we used an Applewood smoked bacon, so that gave it even more of a smokiness to it. I put pepper jack on mine, so it gives it just a tiny bit of like spice. And that pickle that I almost choked on earlier is really, it really like complements it because it gives us a sweetness to it, but it also has that tiny bit, the spice like that choked me earlier, totally gone.
And the other thing about this is that it's easy to make. All you had to do was, we put the rub on, threw it in the pan, put it back in the oven, waited for 165 degrees,
Yeah.
you took it out, let it rest, boom,
So-
shave it down. That's all you
So
gotta do.
what we could do when we have guests over, so because everyone likes to watch the game, this is why I never have people over, is because I like to watch the game. I don't like it when people are talking. I want to watch the game, so shut your mouth. So either don't come over or be so I think this is why I never have Super Bowl parties or go to Super Bowl parties. But I think that if you are going to have people come over, that you get all this stuff done ahead of time. And this is super easy stuff that you can do way ahead of time and have it out in a bar fashion. And everyone can just come around whenever they feel like and make a slider, any kind that they like, and eat whenever they want. And you could add, like chips and salsa and chips and dips and whatever to it. But this is a nice hearty, different something to like the wings that everybody do. But I mean, I love wings, don't get me wrong.
And it's a nice compliment too, whether you got the burger or whether you got the turkey slider.
Yeah.
It's a nice compliment so that you can appeal to a lot of different tastes.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Thank you very, very much.
My friends, Jeannie.
My goodness, this is good too, by the way.
This is good. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. We're good. Time to eat. It's time to get our eat on.
For recipes from this episode, please look in the description and please subscribe and like our show. Thank you.
Yeah, what she just said. I'm telling you, this burger and that turkey is good, right? Am I wrong? No, really, am I wrong?
I like the turkey one better than the ground beef one.
I'm telling you, we outdid ourselves.
Oh, good.